Hi guys, and welcome to another The Beginner Experience video. Today we will talk about gems. Gems is the currency that allow you to do stuff in the game, buy more energy, refresh events or nodes or whatever. You can buy gems with your real life money, and this is the part that let's say split the free-to-play players between the pay-to-win players or whatever you want to call them. It doesn't matter what kind of, let's say, category you are. If you spend €5 in your whole life, or you spend €500 each month, or dollar or whatever. The point is that gems will allow you to do stuff in the game, and the best way to get your gems, it's for free. You will gain, just by logging every day, up to 6k gems, split into different tier and phases. The first one you will get the first day of the month, then every 7 days, with an exception of the in between the 600 that you see. So you just log in, open your phone, your iPad, or BlueStacks, Nox, whatever you use to play. You just open it, close the game, you are getting your reward. So just do it every day, even if you cannot play. You will find 3 seconds just to open the game. The second and best way to get your gems is by running your quests. Your quest, and we will delve about the single quest and how to complete them, are the best way to get gems for free every day. Some of the quests will award you different stuff, but we will go in deep later on. And the third way to get your gems is with the rewards from the red alert. Here, as you can see, the 11th threat, the 7th threat, and the 3rd threat will award you some gems, which it's nothing because it's just less than 100 gems each day, but they are for free. And the last way you can gain gems is with the void scanner. You will have a random chance every day to just gain 300 gems from here. So these are the let's say staple ways to get gems every day, or just by logging in. There has been special PvP tournament that has been introduced last month. It's called Blitz, and it did award some gems, but we don't know if this will become a thing or if it's repeated every month. In May there's no Blitz, so we can say that there's not stable. So let's recap it. Do your daily login. It takes like 3 seconds every day, and you will gain 6k gems every month. Then do your daily quests. I will explain later on how to do those every day. And then do your red alert. A nice thing to know about the red alert is that here you have to win the red alert just to get to those gems. And this is important because there's a difference between the gem reward you get in here and the gem reward and the reward you get from the legendary quest we will talk about in a second. The best use of your gems, as I have already talked about in the introductory speech I gave, is to refresh the events. Here you may spend your 100 gems just to refresh the nodes and have the ability to farm more gear to speed up the process of increasing the gear on your, let's say, roster. And the second best way to spend, and you can refresh all those events. I talked in a previous video about the let's say waste of money that these kind of offers are. The legendary essence one, because as I told, you will gain the same amount of gems just by running the 5th node 4 times, and you will spend 400 gems compared to the 7 key they are trying to steal from you. The second best way to spend your gems if you are not refreshing the events is by refreshing the red dollars, because you know I have completed my red alerts. I left the last one just to be able to show you the rewards, and you will gain here, if you are a new player, up to 25 shards. Okay, so if there's a character that you really want, let's say there's Arceus, Swan Thing, Siren that you really want, spending the 500 gems will, if you are able to complete it, will give you 25 shards, which is a nice trade-off, and will give you back some amount of gems. This is 40 plus 25 plus 15, so they will give you 80 gems just refreshing. So the refresh actually costs 420 gems. And that's the second best way to spend your gems. The third one is to refresh the nodes from the heroic challenges. So you are, let's say, farming your Black Adam, you can spend 25 gems to have a chance to get more shards from this node. To be honest, this is not something that I suggest you to do, because, you know, eventually you will get there. So just waiting a day or two more is not gonna change you. It's not gonna change anything. And being that the chance is not 100% to get those shards, you may end up being frustrated by the fact that you refreshed it and you didn't get any shards. And the last and most important part, where you should spend your gems, is the refreshes. When you talk about refreshes, you talk about energy or arena energy refreshes. Don't spend with the Speed Force, you will rack them up if you play the game manually when you can. So do your run while you watch your favorite movie or TV series or whatever, and don't do that on Speed Force unless you really need to. So refreshing the energy is useful because it allows you to complete some quest, some legendary quest, and help your alliance when it's needed. Let's say you want to help your alliance reach some progression goal or your personal goal, and you cannot do that with the normal energy that you get every day. So the only way to do that is to buy energy refreshes here. And yeah, that's it. The PvP one is useful when you want to grind up your ladder. If you, let's say you want to get into a particular tier, let's say you want to get into top 100, you cannot do that if you don't spend enough. So I'm here 166, I have 6 fights left. I won't be able to get enough points for me to get from 2,600 trophies I have now up to the it's too late to go for that, to the 2,966. So I should need let's say 300 more trophies, and if I clear my board for, let's say, 100 each clear, I need 3 board clears to compete into top 100. This means that I need 30 PvP energy at least. So that means that if I want to compete in top 100, I have to spend at least 600 gems, because I need those more fights to get into the top 100. So that's the gist of it. You can spend your gems. The best way is to spend on gear refresh, event refresh in this part. The second best way, just consider your, let's say, gem to reward ratio, is to spend into the energy, because you will, let's say, let's consider that I have to spend 1,000 gems to get from to win those 30 match and get from my current tier, which is 150 shards of reward, to the top 100. I got 100 shards just for 1k. So it's a pretty good deal. We never see this kind of deals. So this is a way to get more shards and do something with your time, with your game. And the third best way to spend your gems is to refresh the red alerts when there's a character that you need. I don't particularly need this death shot because I have more than enough to get him to L5. But if it were, let's say, they go crazy and put here Red Robin, I still need the Red Robin shards. So I want to refresh the red alert to be able to get 25 or 15 more shards of it. And there are some particular days when all the 3 characters available here, as you can see in the 4, 8 and 15 shard and 12 shard, are the same, or 2 are the same. So if, let's say, there were chemo in the 8th and 12th shard and 12th spot, you would have gained 22 gems, 22 shards for 500 gems, which is a good deal. The worst way you can spend your gems is here. And I'm not saying this is not worth your gems. I'm saying that let's compare the various deals. And my alliance leader, DP0247, is usually running some Reddit threads where he explains if, let's say, the Black Canary is a good deal or not. So check him on Reddit or on the Oddsman broadcast on YouTube or whatever, Twitter, Facebook. You will get a lot of information from his PSA, and he will tell you, for example, that this kind of deal, the 100 for 8k, is the, let's say, average deal when you will get 100 shard for 8k, so you are actually spending 8 gems for each shards. Let's compare this with this one. This one is pretty gross. It's just awesome because you will get double of those shards at least for 1 and 1.5k more gems. So if you really want to spend your gems on packs, just wait for the good offers like the Red Dude one or the small offer that we had in the past where you can get, let's say, 20 to 40 shards for 900 gems. That's a good deal. Just compare it to the 108k deal and you can do it for yourself. But again, Daniel is doing an awesome job on Reddit, so be sure to check him out, and you will just get good information from that. So that's the gems, and that's how you get them, with the quests and the daily login or the red alert. As I said, there's also the void scanner, but the chance is so low to get the gem back that it's really not worth, let's say, hoping for it. It just cannot. That's random. So if you are a lottery guy, just go for it. If not, you don't care. And then let's go to the quests, which is the normal way for you to get gems. So this first quest, I will complete them while I'm talking, so we can go to the legendary one. The gather essence from the essence collector is the easiest one. You just basically go there, click on the collector, and you will complete that quest. So it takes 1 second as soon as you open your game, and it's done. It doesn't award you any gems, it just awards you some energy, which is enough. And then you have the 2 gems rewarding quests, which are complete 5 heroic quests, which means that you have to go to the campaign, go to the heroic tab here. The red part will, let's say, if you check the circle, it's blue for the normal one and it's red for the heroic one. The heroic campaign unlocks as soon as you have completed 1 chapter in the normal mode. So if you are a really beginner, you will have just the normal mode one, you will complete it, and then you will unlock the heroic one. And just by running here and completing this quest 3 times and 2 times this Z1, you will get the reward for this one, which is complete 5 heroic, and you are getting 15 gems. The next gems you will get, it's completing more of those nodes, or just the normal one. You don't need the heroic one. So there's 25 gems you got for, let's say, free. Why I'm saying free? Because you can just run the nodes once in your life, complete it with 3-star, and then just speed force it. And it will take 1 second to complete a speed force node. It will give you the same reward as you would play through it. So unless it's PvE Alliance Day and you want to, let's say, help your alliance, you can just speed force it. It will take a couple of seconds for the 5 nodes and a couple of seconds for the normal one, and you have done your 25 gems reward. The PvP arena, it's just start to battle. So if you think you are, let's say, not interested in the PvP part of this game, or if you don't have a good roster and you feel humiliated because you are just starting, just get into an arena. Choose one guy that has a nice name. Let's say I go into the arena and I see this Mr. Weiler here, and just join and concede the game. That's it. You will get your quest done, and you will give the points to Mr. Weiler. I've just chose one name randomly. I don't know this Mr. Weiler, and I'm probably pronouncing his name wrongly. So it's just start 2 battles. You don't have to play. Just, let's say, another 5 seconds each game, because you need the loading screen, the button pressure for, let's say, quit the game, and so on. And so that is. And the third one that will give you gems is start a battle in an upgrade or challenge event, which means if you go here and do any of these monthly events, or if you go there and you do the Mystical Archive event or whatever is the day you want to do there, you will get your gems back here, gaining 10 gems up to 30, should be 35, and you can do the same thing I did before. You can go here and just speed force the nodes, or you can, if you have completed the first time the event, you can go here and speed force the nodes. So again, it's a quick one, you have to do just once, and after that you are sorted. The collect 3 hero fragment is easy because you can do that in a really great number of ways. It doesn't provide you with gems, so I will go quickly about it. You can get the shards from running the heroic that you are already running for the previous quest. You can just buy from the shop. Here, the limited time offer, you buy the green arrow one and you will get your 3 shards for the day. Or you will open, let's say, a mini arena pack and you will get the 3 shards. So it's like a self-feeding quest. And the other one that will provide you gems, it's use an XP meta agent on an hero. He will give you just 5 gems because it's pretty easy to do. You just so it's 30 gems each day. You will go just to one hero, even if you don't have the, let's say, willing to spend for increasing the rank, you don't have the resources or whatever. You just choose one of those guys, let's say Killer Frost. You just go to level up, choose one of those, just one. You don't have to level up a guy, you just have to apply one, and it's done. Your quest is completed. So another 5 seconds, and then this is tricky because you need to have some gear to apply, and you may, let's say, have spent all to gear up your favorite hero of the month or whatever, but just choose one of the not interesting guys, let's say the lowlies, level 1, and the cost to apply some gear on those guys is just so slow that during the daily gear event that you can do in the event will allow you to apply one piece of gear, and that's all. So I'm sorry if those are things that you already know or pretty, let's say, understandable, but I found that sometimes people don't even complete their daily quest, thus losing some gems. Starting the red battle is what I was talking before. You don't need to win it. You just need to start it. So you just go to red alert, get to a game. You don't have the time to actually play the game. You just get into the red alert, battle against this one, and then concede. You have completed your quest. And the last part, which I will award you the big bunch of gems, getting you up to 90 gems each day, is the complete all daily mission, which is enabled only when you have completed actually all the other quests. This will unlock the legendary quests. Legendary quest will allow you to get more rewards, and you can do that every other day if you are a free-to-play player. With this nice credit, I'm going to explain you. So the gather essence from the collector 6 time is something that you can do every day, because you will just log 6 times in a row and you will get those 6 essence. And it's easy to do. It's just a little reward. There's nothing to brag about. The start red alert 10 times, it's another easier one, will allow you to get those precious ring every day, which over the long term will allow you to ring out your guys. And as I said, it's just start your red alert 10 times, so you don't need to win. If you are in a hurry and you don't want the shards that are in red alert, because some guys consider those, let's say, like a chore, and they don't want to do the same thing over and over and over and over every day. So you just go into red alert, start them, and then just quit them. Do this 10 times and you are done with it. The other one, let's say, are a bit trickier, because the rank up in hero, it's easier when you have that many low level guys, because it's easier to rank them up. But when you are in, let's say, my situation, where ranking up a guy requires you 25k legendary essence, it becomes something that you do only on some days, because you don't want to do that every day. Same goes for the gear one, which is this one. When there is a new hero which is released, you probably want him to be geared up, because it will allow you to complete your monthly event easier, and thus you can allow yourself to spend 11 gear each day, 1 for the quest and the normal quest, and 10 for the subsequent quest, thus increasing his gear or her gear every day slowly, and giving you the ability to complete this quest. I know that patience is a virtue, and not everyone will have the patience to wait each day. But you know, you can plan for it, because we know what the events are. For example, I'm gearing slowly my Killer Frost in preparation for her Alliance featured week. And as you can see, I still can apply 2 more gear, but as my quest has been completed, I will not do that, and I will wait tomorrow just to apply those 2 remaining gears, because I don't have any hurry to apply 2 user right now, and just wait for it. The last easy quest you can do is this one. This one means that you have to start again, just start 27 PvP battles. So you can go into the PvP, choose a name, concede, and you will get 1 energy for every hour. So if you don't want to play in a day, you will just, let's say your reset, it's for simplicity, at midnight. So you will wake up, whatever you wake up at 10 a.m. You just log the game, burn your 10 energy, close the game, and then you return in 10 hours and do the same. And let's say you do that again at midnight. You burned your 24 energy, so you just need 3 more, and you can get those 3 more with the Alliance Energy Shop, or maybe you can open some packs, or if you really want, just because you are in hunger for those rings, you can spend the 10 arena energy just to get those. So that's it for the PvP one. Try to do it every day, because it's the utmost importance that you get those blue rings every day. And then you go to the collect 43 hero fragments. If you are able to complete your red alert every day, you will gain 25 fragments every day. The remaining one should be able to be, let's say, gathered from the hero challenge here, or maybe from the running of the nodes here, or eventually you will get those by completing the boards and getting the board clear reward. You may end up not being able to play at all. So you just go into the social tab, open a couple of the arena pack. Let's say you want to complete the quest. You just open 3 of those pack and let's say run a couple of heroics and you're done. Because you will get 48 from 3 packs here, and the remaining one, the 7 remaining one, 7. I'm good at math. The 5 remaining one you will get from the normal nodes, or you may buy those from the Alliance shop or whatever. And that's the 53 hero fragments. The most difficult one are the campaign and heroic battle. Those will award you with some gems, because they are pretty difficult to do if you are a free-to-play player. So here comes a little math. You will gain, if you are a level 1 or a level 1000 in this game, 313 energy every day from reset to reset. And you can, let's hypothesize that your reset is at midnight, just to do things easily, and you will go to bed at midnight and wake up at 8 a.m. So you will sleep 8 hours, and let's say you have a pool of 100 energy, right? So by going to bed by sleeping 8 hours, you will gain 8 times 12 energy, which means 96. You can pass up 4 energy, or in my case I can pass up to 30 energy, for 33 for the exact number, for the next day, thus allowing you to get, let's say, 350 or whatever. So if you want to run the 30 heroic challenge mission, you will just clear all those node 1, which will allow you to get 12 nodes for 120 gems, 20 energy. That leaves you with, if you just get the normal energy, 200 energy, and you need 18 nodes. You can run those nodes, which cost chapter 2 and chapter 3 cost 12 energy. So you still add 200, and you can run, let's say, I'm blanking, 18 of those. You need 18 of those just to get to 13, and so you will need a sliver of energy to complete those, and to do that you will just go to the shop and buy this kind of energy, because with this energy you will spend 100 gems, right? And the completion reward for this quest is 100 gems. So let's recap. 12 energy times 10 is the cost running chapter 1, which means 120 gems, 120 energy. Then you need 18 times 12, which is 216 to run the chapter 2 or 3, whatever you want, thus getting you to a total of 336. You will get for free 313, so you need 23 just to be able to complete the start 13 battles on heroic difficulty. Thus getting those 50 energy will allow you to complete every day your daily quest, legendary daily quest. The 51 is trickier because the reward is less, it's just 70 gems, and those don't cover the cost of running 20 additional nodes. 20 additional nodes, if you run just the normal one on chapter 1, let's say you run the last one, will cost you 100 energy. So you will lose 30 gems if you run 20 times this node. When you have a higher energy pool, in my case 129, you can save more energy each day, thus allowing you to complete it without spending any kind of gems, beside the one that you get paid off by completing those. So as you may see, this is the easiest way to complete the legendary quest and the normal quest. There is a lot of writing on Reddit about how to complete it, and consider how much you have to spend. You have to say that this will award you with a lot of green essence, which sometimes is a constraint for free-to-play players. But this is not, let's say, the best and most efficient way to complete this quest. The best and most efficient way is to just run the nodes that you need. Let's say you are farming your Dr. Fate. You want to complete this node. That means that you have to spend, instead of the let's take another node, Cheetah. Okay, instead of those 12 cost node, you will spend 6 more for running 3 times it. But eventually it's no loss, because you really want that Cheetah or whoever you are farming, so you are let's say well disposed to spend those gems. So just to recap it, the legendary quest: gather collector 6 times, complete upgrade gear and hero, or complete 10 red alert, or complete 27 PvP battle, are pretty easy to come by every day just playing normally. The one that are trickier are the rank up a hero if you are an high level player, because you won't have those kind of hero to rank up. Everyone will be let's say rank 4, legendary 4, and you need 25k just to level up them up, and it's hard to get those unless you spend the gems, you know. And the last 2 quests are the complete heroic 30 times, or complete any kind of run 50 times. As I've explained, you can save your energy or buy the energy just to complete it, because the reward covers the cost of the quests. And that's it. We went from how to get the gems to how is the best way to spend your gems, and then we went into quest and legendary quest. I hope that this is good enough. The most important thing is just read the text of the quests, because you know there are quests that asks you to win some battles, and there are others that just ask you to start the battles. So if you don't have your time, you cannot play, you have to do your things, you are busy at work, kids, whatever, just join the game, quit it. Join the game, quit it. It's not fun at all, but it allows you to progress into the game and save your precious rings that will be used later on when you get to the higher level of skills and whatever. Because as you may notice, the, let's say, last tier of a skill requires you 8 blue rings, 5 red rings, 2 life or death. So that's a steep cost just to be able to play an hero correctly. So I hope you enjoyed and that's useful for you. As usual, remember to check Daniel DP0247 on Reddit or the Oddsman broadcast for the PSA and currency, let's say, suggestion. And see you next time. Thank you for watching.